just straight to the point. I'll warn you, there might be some interruption. Just because everyone sits around. Are you going to sit forward or sit back?
Just sit back.
Yeah? And I'll give you an eyeliner. That's perfect.
Is the Bruce still seen?
I can't really see it. It's my bad light.
Well, that's why I always
Thanks.
Nice t-shirt.
Thank you.
Okay, dude. So, just to kick on, could you start by telling us a little bit about the character of Samson?
Oh, he's named after the Samson in the Bible. So he gets his strength from his hair. That's what people believe. And so he's a strong guy. He's not mean or anything. He doesn't like cause any trouble like Calvin does. But I mean, Calvin is like the person who makes the whole movie awesome. So Samson is like the person who usually helps people around. If Boo's like hurt or anything, Samson will just be there. So he's a helper.
Lisa thought she could get something to eat because she looked like she's getting a cold or something.
Reject anybody. He protects. So.
Not just people, they're little animals as well, isn't it?
Yeah. He's a lover of animals.
Yeah. So, what was it that, when you read the script, what was it about Samson that you liked?
That he just had all this power, and he was nice. He was incredible. He was an incredible guy. He could do all sorts of kind of stuff, picking up a canoe.
So I expect to see you tonight, beer in hand.
Sorry, Tisa. Sorry, dude.
I'm so sorry, man.
And when I read the script, I was amazed of how he could do all of that. I mean, it's let's see. I mean, no kid can pick up a canoe. Samson, he just has these incredible powers that he gets from his hair.
So, how did you go about showing the strength of Samson? Because I know you're a strong little guy, but you're not Samson strong, are you?
Yeah.
So, how did this happen?
Well, first time I came onto the audition in the room, I just saw and thought, I just have to get this movie. This is exactly everything about me. I mean, I actually like am Samson, but I am a little bit weaker than he actually normally is. So I auditioned for Josh, I auditioned for Ryan, I auditioned for Charles, I auditioned for Calvin too. So I auditioned for everybody, and I just came up to be Samson because of my long hair. So that's what they really loved. And they said, you are Samson. You gotta show them that you are this character. Yeah. That you can do all of that.
Exactly.
T. Sorry, dude. We're just rolling. Yeah. Thank you. So, what has it been like working with the rest of Cabin Apache?
Oh, they are incredible. I mean, Grayson, who plays Calvin, he's just such a nice kid. It's been a pleasure working with everybody. I'm gonna miss him. I hope there's, of course, gonna be a Rainbow Tribe #2, because I really want to see them again. I mean, they're all nice. We actually cooperate together. When we're on set, we're professional. Off set, we're just friends that really love each other. I mean, the movie brought us closer to each other. So, I mean, we're friends with everybody, even the bully. I mean, we're best friends. They're incredible people. I love them. And I hope seeing them again.
Me too, definitely. Good sentiment.
Yeah?
Okay, well in that case, what's it been like working with Chiefy with you?
Well, Chief is just an awesome guy. He has this, like, cool style. I don't know. Yeah, I just like the way he acts. He's not like an average person. He's a higher level. I mean, I've never seen a person like him. It's fun working with him. He makes all these fun jokes. He gets people mad in a funny way. So it's been a pleasure working with him too.
Cool.
So,
Good stuff. He had nice things to say about all of you as well. So moving on then to Mr. Chris, as a director, despite pulling funny faces from time to time, what's it been like working with Chris?
No, Chris is a very understanding person. He understands everybody. He's we have like nicknames for everybody. For Dan Frisch, his name is Shy Bunny. His nickname is Shy Bunny, because he's like he's kind of afraid to do stuff a wrong way, and that's what I love about him. Chris, I named him a free bird because he goes his own ways. He just doesn't follow anybody. He's a free bird, like a soaring eagle. Chris is a good guy. I mean, I hope I can work with him too again. He's awesome.
Okay.
So I like working with everybody.
Yeah, I can see. So then Dan, because Dan, I know he's the producer.
Yeah.
But he also wrote it, and he's on set and stuff like that. What's it been like working with Dan?
Dan is an intelligent guy. I mean, he came up with things that nobody can. He has these cool ideas. He just makes stuff on the way that are incredible that nobody can do. I mean, say that you're walking, right? You can't just make ideas like that if you have like a job interview. If you go there, I mean, you can't just make everything up. But that's what Dan does. He's capable of doing stuff that nobody can do. So when it comes to work, he's there on the set, ready for us. So I mean, he wrote the script. It's based on a true story, and it's been a pleasure working with him too. I mean, he's an awesome guy.
He's been quite strict at times, hasn't he?
And I understand it because we sometimes tick him off because we don't do the right stuff. We sometimes just fool around when we're not supposed to. So, but I understand him. That's his job, to get us ready for the set, to get on our characters.
To make it the best it can be, definitely.
Yeah.
So last 3 questions. So obviously you've had a lot of physical stuff, but you've also had emotional stuff as well.
Yeah.
Like the other day.
Yeah.
When you turn around and hit me here. Anyway, so all these things taken into consideration, what has been the most difficult thing on set for you to do?
Well, I don't usually cry. This is my first big movie. I usually don't cry that much for movies, and so here I actually had to cry. I had to get all the emotion. I had to find my emotional spot, and I ended up finding it, but I lost it. So I had to use, of course, fake tears, but I still had to have this special emotion in me that I could actually show that I'm really sad for doing something I wasn't supposed to do.
I definitely think that came across.
And the second most difficult thing was the canoes. I've never been in a canoe before. So we were drifting away from everybody else. Just like Chief and Sunny told us that they drifted away. We drifted away from our cabin mates. And I think that was kind of funny. Everybody started laughing because we were drifting away and nobody really knew how to paddle. I mean, Josh, Charles, and Ryan, they knew how to paddle perfectly, but we were like standing right there in the middle of the lake, looking around like, okay, how do we go left? How do we go right? We were all mixed up, so.
How do we go straight?
Yeah, yeah, that was the problem.
Cool. So, what has been the most fun thing you've done on set?
To tell you the truth, everything was fun. There were some difficult times, like I said, and there was amazing times. I mean, fun. The most fun thing that I've done in this scene is where I actually had the food fight. That was fun. We gotta throw food around. I got hit and I got a bruise from pork or something. It was because it was all dried up, and so I got it right in my chest. And it hurt because I didn't know it was coming. So that was the funnest scene in the movie.
Well, as I think you've heard already, it's the pain might last for a moment, but the memory will last for a lifetime.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so final question. you know, it's kind of a kids film, it's kind of comedy, but it's also got serious stuff. Quite a strange mix.
Yeah.
I mean, what's your take on that? Do you think there's a place for films like that?
Oh yeah. I think every person should watch Rainbow Child. Even though it's a new movie, nobody really knew about it. I hope everybody watches it. I hope it entertains people. If there's, like you said, comedy, some sad stuff, and then like Chief, he has cancer. That's emotional. I mean, that was a hard moment for us in the movie. So I would recommend everybody to watch it because it's a family movie. It does contain some profanity, but it's just a family movie that every person should watch. Like a family could just sit down on the couch and watch that movie. I mean, it's an emotional film. It's a funny film, it's an adventurous film. I mean, we had all those adventures that we had to set up camp. We had to go canoeing. We had to go set up our tents and be outside, laying outside with cockroaches crawling all over us. Oh, on the real side, that was uncomfortable, of course, because we were in the middle of the forest.
So in, you know, the whole experience, how would you describe it?
I would think that this is the most coolest film I've ever done. Even though it's my third film, it's my first biggest film, I'd say this is an awesome movie. I mean, Dan Frisch, the way he just wrote it, it should get everybody to watch it. I mean, it's gonna be hard leaving everybody. I'm not gonna see everybody probably for a long time. So like a year or so, 2 years. So I would recommend everybody to watch it. The ratings probably would just be PG. So.
Awesome, Dennis. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for your patience.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
We'll catch you soon. Hopefully there'll be Dan mentioned something about a rap party anyway.
Can I ask you a question? Can you cut out the stuff that I said was stupid?
Yeah, I will.
Thank
Don't
you.
worry, that's what I do.
I have it on my tape. Didi will see you.